Hey everybody, it's Rebecca at Yarn and Pajamas, and this is my Crochet Podcast, number 5. So hi, how's everybody been doing? How's everybody been with all this crazy weather that we've been having? So in the last 2 weeks, it has gone from being like -5, I believe, is as low as we got with like the actual temperature, to today it was 44. So most of our snow is melting off, and I say good riddance, goodbye. I'm done with the snow. It was pretty while it lasted, and I'm just ready to move on and see some green grass and some flowers and have my hummingbirds come back and all of that. So these past 2 weeks have not been very productive for me, but I will talk about that in just a little bit. So let's just move right on in. I have one finished WIP. So last week, one finished object. Last week it was a WIP, and it is the Unicorn Stuffy. She's so cute. By Julie Kaw, I think is the name. I will put all of the links to all of the patterns down below, and just, anything that I can link, I'll link down there for you guys in case you want to check it out or whatever. But again, I'm not affiliated with anyone, nor am I sponsored. It's just for the ease of you guys if you want to take a gander at it. But this is the Unicorn, I think it's just called Crochet Unicorn is the name of the pattern. So I got her all finished. I assume that it's a girl just because it's going to a little girl, but it could be a boy or whatever. It's little mane. It's these little baubles on its back. I never can stuff correctly. It's little feet. I love them. And I put some baby rattles, I guess, one in its little mouth and then one in its little tummy. So her little horn. So I got her all finished, and that's the only finished object that I have. But I have 3 WIPs that I've been working on, and actually I kind of put myself into a crochet slump. I didn't do anything for a whole week. I watched TV. I watched The Wilds on Amazon and Tell Me Your Secret, I think, on Amazon. Both are really good TV shows if anybody's interested. I need to take a drink of water. My sinuses have been acting up, and I've been having to take some medicine, which, dries everything out. So, but moving on to my WIPs. So this is the WIP that has put me into a tailspin. I can't stand it. I don't know what to do from this point, but it's the baby lovey. The blanket part of the lovey was real nice. I really liked it. It is the Rainbow Ripple blanket, I believe, by Celeste Young. But so here is the lovey part, and this oh, I forgot to tell you the yarn. I'll go back and tell you the yarn for the rainbow unicorn. Oh, sorry. So this yarn is I Love This Yarn Prints by Hobby Lobby and City Beat. So this was like a whole lot of fun to make, and I thought it was going to drape really well and make a pretty lovey. And then I started on the bunny rabbit parts for it, and I'll link below. I can't remember who wrote the pattern, but I will link it down below. So here's what I have. I have a head, and I believe I started on an ear. I did. So I have this much of an ear, and I've decided that I can't do it anymore. There's nothing wrong. The pattern is pretty, like online when the finished object. But the pattern is well written. I understand it completely fine. It is just every row is different. And it's different to the point in my mind that I don't know how to phrase it. Like I can't like remember it. So it's not like, you know, how in most like amigurumi it's like, you know, 2 double crochet increase, and then 2 double crochet increase, 2 double crochet increase, and then in the next round it's going to be 3 double crochet increase. It's not like that. It's like just so weird. It's like so different that each row, and I was just like getting confused. I was having to rip out. I was just not feeling it. So once I got the head done, I was like, you know, I've got 2 ears and 2 arms. So I started the ear, and I was like, okay, you know what? Forget the arms. It's an armless rabbit. She doesn't have arms. 2 ears, that's all you've got. And I got, what, like maybe 6 or 7 rows into the ear, and I'm like, you know what? I just can't do it. So I'm going to look around and see if I can't find some just like normal bunny ears that, you know, stick up like this. Little bunny ears that stick up like that, because these like flopped over. They were the floppy bunny ears. So I think I'm just gonna see if I can't find some regular bunny ears, attach them to this head, put a face on it, and call it a day. But I swear if I have to pick it up right now, I'm not gonna be able to do it. So to get myself out of my crochet slump, I'm sorry, I have to take another drink of water. I'm sorry. To get myself out of the slump, I decided I'm going to sit down, watch my Movie and Stitch movie, and work on my square. And that's exactly what I did. I had so much fun watching the movie. I, of course, had so much fun making my square. The square part flew by. Oh! I could show you guys my squares that I have so far since they are finished items. I will have to do that. I will do that. But it pulled me right out of my slump. And then I moved on to the last baby item that my friend wanted me to make for her niece who is having a baby. And I have everything done. I just have to sew the 3 main pieces, I guess, together. So this pattern, I found it on Etsy. It's a paid for pattern. I forgot to even tell you anything about that unicorn. I'll have to go back and do that. So this is a paid for pattern that I found on Etsy. The designer's name is Renata. It's R-N-A-T-A. And it's called an elephant holder. And so here's what I have done. I have the little head, and I didn't put the safety eyes in. I done the sleepy eyes. Only mine look like sleepy V's. And there was 2 different ears that you could do. You could do the ones that looked more like a elephant ear, or you could do these like, oh, I'm folded over going to sleep ears. So the yarn I used was Shepshi's Katona cotton. And let me see what the color, I believe it's icy pink. I have it here in my notebook. Ooh. So not prepared. Yes, it's icy pink. And then the blue, those are little flowers at the top of her ears. The blue is called Bluebell. So I have her head. I have her little holder. So I just have to sew these together. And then she has a collar. So, let's see. I'll try to piece her together so you guys can see. I feel like I'm a hot mess tonight. But it's like I was so tired today. I took a nap, which I normally don't do. So it'll look, she'll look like that. And I put, it didn't call for it, but I put just one little rattle in her little head so that she could rattle. So yes. So I just have to sew those together, and I really just didn't feel like sewing is the only reason that I don't have that done. So I'm going to tell you about the unicorn. I'm so sorry. The colors. So it's the Shepgee's cotton, Katona cotton. So the pink is tulip. The blue is cyan. The yellow is lemon. The green is apple greeny. The white is snow white. And the little black part here is jet black, I guess. And then, I don't know if you can really tell, but her eyes are a different color. And it is baby blue. That's the name of it. So there is that. So my last one is a gnome. And this is what I have done. It's an Easter bunny gnome. And I have one ear completed. I just started it last night. So yeah. So I have an ear. And for the ear, I'm using, it's Shepgee's Stonewashed. And it's in brown agate. So this one is, it's not 100% cotton. It's 78% cotton and 22% acrylic. And I think that it is, because the Katona is a number, I think it's called a fingering weight or a number 2. But this is a little bit thicker, so I just went down a hook size. And hopefully the ears won't be too much bigger. But, you know, maybe Easter bunny gnomes have big floppy ears. We don't know. I've never seen one before. So for the ear, I'm using a, I don't know if you can see that, a 2.25. And for the rest of the body, I'm using my new tulip hook, a 2.5, which is my favorite size to do my little gnomies with and my little thingy-mabobs with. Okay, so that is all of the WIPs that I've been working on. So I hope to have the Easter Bunny gnome done. I think that it is a paid-for pattern from Etsy, and I think that the designer is Playushki Toys Patterns, but I'll link it down below. It is super cute, and I can't wait to get it finished. I'm making it for my sister-in-law. She wanted an Easter gnome, but I think I'm gonna make 2 because I want one myself. So, and I don't have an Easter one. My Valentine's one is still sitting downstairs. Yeah. So that is all of the WIPs that I have. I do have one more finished object, but it is my block for my C movie. Oh, but I will, oh, sorry, show you, my blocks that I do have done. Oops, making lots of noise. So, oh, B. So far I have my A block. So my goal is to have them look like, that's my B block. And if you want to see my C block, you'll have to come back later this week and look at it. But my goal is to have them look like the little building blocks that the little kids use that have the alphabet on them. Oh, right here. So that's my goal for that. So moving on to acquisitions, I've got just a few. I've got a little bit of yarn. So I had a yarn order from Stitched Naturally. I was out of my Shepgee's Katona, in Apple Greeny. So I went ahead and got a 50-gram ball of that. And I decided that I want to make last year's cowl that Shepji's done. It is a throw blanket, and it is called, I think, Natural History or something like that. It's on their website. But they had like 4 colorways. And I liked the one with the blues and the green tones. Blue is my favorite color, so I decided I want to do that one, and it's called Entomology. So I thought, well, I would start, because I'm not going to start on it right now, but I wanted to start collecting the yarns as they were available on Stitched Naturally. So I got 3 balls of this color. It is the Shepji's River Washed in the color, oopsie daisy, Rhine. And it is, again, the 78% cotton and 22% acrylic. So I got 3 balls of this, and that is all that's needed for the blanket. So I went ahead and picked those up. And then I needed, this is a stone washed, which is again the 78% cotton and 22% acrylic. And this is the color Smoky Quartz. But I needed 10 of these total, but they only had 1. So I just went ahead and got the 1 and made sure to write it down. So I do have a quite a big list of the ones that I still need. So I'll just check periodically and get, them as it comes. Another acquisition that I have is a bag from T-Doddles. It's got, can you see them? Little bunny rabbits on it. So cute. I loved it when I seen it on there and thought I just had to have it. So that's what my Easter Bunny Gnome is living in. And this is the inside, a pretty little floral pattern. And I forgot to say that my dreaded WIP is living in one of my favoritist bags. It's the Bat Bag, and this is a No Catchy Name tote bag. These are one of the first ones that she made that were the smaller ones. These are the ones I like, the smaller ones, because most of my projects are, on the smaller side. So I have 2 of those that come. And then I have these 2 blues that I got from Hobby Lobby. They're the Mini Maker skeins. I got a light blue and a royal blue. And I got these to work on, what is that? The 5 Nights at Freddy's doll for my nephew that I have yet to start. So, yeah. So that's everything that I have these 2 weeks. I hope that my next 2 weeks are way more productive, because I hope to not be in a slump. And I would be really interested in what you guys have been working on these past couple weeks. I wish that there was a way to put pictures in the comments. I don't know if that's something that you're allowed to do. I know I've never seen a picture in a comment, I don't think, but they should totally allow that if they don't, because I would love to see pictures and stuff of what you guys are working on. But a lot of the times I see some people's stuff in other people's Facebook groups, so that's pretty exciting. I like to see what other people are working on, because I love to get project envy and make lists of things that I want to make. So I have all these lists stuck everywhere of all of this stuff that I want to make, and there's just not enough hands on this body. I need to be one of those, it's like a Hindu goddess, the one with all of the arms that, work independently of each other, and you could do 5 projects at one time. Wouldn't that be cool? That would be cool. That would be really cool. Okay, so now I'm just like talking smoke, so I will let you guys go. I've probably wasted enough time on not being really prepared, but I hope you guys have a great couple weeks. I hope to see you guys again and hang out and share all of this crochet goodness with you, and I can't wait to hear what you guys have been working on, and I will see you guys later. Bye.